Today, I'm gonna teach you how to make lacy cookies. And you know those cookies that has little holes on and looks like girls' clothes? That's what we're gonna make. And I'm gonna use macadamia nut. You can use any nut you want. Almonds, hazelnuts. Macadamia is just not so popular, so it kind of gives a little twist to our lacy cookies. Lacy cookies are an amazing gift because it doesn't spoil fast, so it stays good for quite some time. Then you have time to box it, to make your own wrap, and to send it to whoever you want. So it's a great idea to give as a gift. This recipe is also super simple, so you're gonna be like, really? Is that really all I need? Yes. And is that really from Dulce Delight, who only teaches complicated stuff? Yes, it is. It's me. It's not my clone. So in your pan, you're gonna add 2 tablespoons. You know, all the ingredients and amount of ingredients is on my website down here. You can see my website down here. And make sure you're watching me in HD because I look so much better in high definition. You can add either cream or milk. It doesn't matter. My brown sugar. My honey. Honey has the similar effect here as like corn syrup. It works like a glucose. Add your butter and let's cook this mixture. Over medium heat, we are going to stir this mixture to make sure our butter melts. Let it cook until it reaches a full boil, just like this. Now this is going to cook for 1 minute, only 1 minute. We just want to make sure everything is dissolved. That's it. Next step is going to be done in the oven. Let's toast our macadamias. When toasted, it tastes nuttier, stronger, and just more delicious. Roughly chop your nuts and reserve. Now back to the cookie batter. It looks like a caramel, but we didn't let it get too much color. Even though it looks a little brownish, it's just from the brown sugar, the honey, and all the ingredients that had this brown look. Here, I am going to add my all-purpose flour.
Won't you change
And stir it briefly.
partners and dance with me?
Add the vanilla extract.
Must you dance
And we are almost done.
so close with your lips?
I'm gonna add the macadamia, and it's starting to set. You can feel it's getting a little harder, and it's good. It's a good thing because you're gonna need it harder in order to make the balls and give it the right shape. So add your macadamia nut.
With me. Ask him to sit this one out.
Now what's gonna turn this into a caramel, it's gonna be our oven that's preheated at 350 Fahrenheit. So the oven is gonna do the job of turning this into like a hard, brittle-like caramel. And it's gonna have the perfect texture with a very thin layer. It's lacy cook, lacy look, and awesomeness for the Christmas and for any other day. If perhaps you're a very slow person and your mixture is getting too hard, don't worry, just put it back to the stovetop for a couple of minutes at low heat, low flame, and it's gonna come back to life. Here I have my pan, my baking pan with my seal pad. You can use parchment paper, definitely. I believe you can use wax paper as well. And now I'm gonna shape my lacy cookies. Don't forget, lacy cookies, it's gonna spread out a lot because it's gonna melt. So one little ball like this, it's gonna turn into a big cookie. With 2 spoons, shape your cookie into a little ball. Just like what I'm doing. It's a little sticky, but it's not that hard. This is gonna guarantee the good shape, round shape of your cookie. Bake it at 350 for approximately 8 minutes.
And some dreams may come true.
when it's still warm, the cookie is super malleable, so you have to put it in a cold, flat surface. See why it's called lacy cookie? I can see through the holes. I can see blue, I can see gray. Now that half of my cookies are ready, because the other half is still in the oven, we are gonna start melting our chocolate so we can fill this beautiful, thin, delicate, lacy cookies with it and make like a sandwich cookie.
I've always been a dream.
In a pan over low to medium heat, we are gonna add water because we are gonna make a double boiler for our chocolate. We need to melt it at low temperature. Place the bowl with the chocolate over the hot water. Make sure the water is not touching the bottom of the bowl. And just stir until everything is very, very silky. Just like this, beautiful melted chocolate. We don't have to temper it.
Let me be my despair.
My dark chocolate's melted. All I have to do now is assemble it and it's ready. There are different ways to assemble your lacy cookies and I'm gonna show you some options. You can also use milk chocolate, which even though it kind of looks like it would be too sweet, it's not. I'm just doing dark chocolate because I prefer not to go all the way to the sweet side because I'm already too sweet. Terrible. Terrible comment. Flip your cookie and spread your chocolate over it, also known as God's most wonderful invention.
Uma onda quebrando e o barco na barra da espuma parece que
After you do that, you have to place it in your fridge for a couple of minutes just so the chocolate hardens a little bit. Another option aside from the sandwich cookie is spooning some chocolate like this and creating this awesome effect with your spoon and chocolate over your cookie, and it looks pretty awesome.
balanço tudo que puder balançar, balanço os passos, balanço o tempo, por um amor que acabou de chegar. Balanço o barco, balanço o vento, balanço tudo que puder balançar.
My lacy cookies are ready and they look awesome. It's kind of like a surprise because you have this side and then when you turn you're like, oh whoa, zigzag chocolate. So it's an awesome surprise. It's not like finding a hair in your food. I give you some options to use the chocolate in your cookie and I kind of regret from not making all of them like a sandwich because I just think it's gonna be more substantial, you know. Anyways, this is kind of cute too. And if you like them a little bit more chewy, you just leave them for less in your oven. So all the edges are gonna look darker and then the center are gonna look a little lighter. It's gonna be chewier. Beautiful. Let's try. If my macadamias were a little bit smaller, I think it would look better. Well, now let me go clean up my mess because I know everything looks so clean in this camera, but I make a huge mess when I cook. This week you learned how to make lacy cookies. It's a great gift idea. I hope you make it. I hope you are friends with me so I can get your cookie when you make them to give as a gift. And see you next week with another delicious recipe. Bling!